Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Jordan Knodler will be in the glow, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. EK, any thoughts?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He comes in among the AL leaders in batting average, so he's been swinging it very well all year. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one.
Garrett Richards gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long.
Brandon Geyer comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
The fastball here, we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And that includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll
go right now, fellas, right now.
With a sweep here.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
This team has to be a small ball team. They're dead last in home runs. They're not hitting the ball out of the yard. They've got to find other ways to score. So work the count, get some walks, hit line drives and gappers, and that's how you win.
Drew Stubbs will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one.
Hey, all right,
Balls
here we
and
go now.
strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are
plays
empty,
it first.
and there are
Plays it
two
first.
away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Ball one,
Lays
no
off
strike.
1-0.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to
we got
need a
two.
big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
2 out, nobody on.
Aye.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken
One
for
ball,
a
two
strike,
strikes,
1 and
look out.
2.
Boy, you think he looks dialed in? How about 2 strikeouts and then a good pitch right there to get ahead of the number 3 hitter?
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Cole Calhoun digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
Calhoun.
Plays at 1 here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Around first, heading for second now.
No run. Cut hold.
So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, looking back. Go 1.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Hey, no one down here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No one out with a runner at second. And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Aldo Castilla will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop
Hey, we got one
precipitously
here.
these past 10 ball games.
Hey, fellas, hold him right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Hot shot to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th,
Andrelton Simmons will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
2 down here.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hold him right here now, guys.
And he falls behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. The beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for joining us for some daytime baseball on the show from the Big Apple. Leading off the inning, Giovanni Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Giovanni Soto.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
No one out now.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
Down 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Caleb Coward will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, we got
Well,
one.
his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Weak roller right side. Robinson over to his left, and he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6,
Brandon Geyer will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact
Hey,
same
2 down.
way.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup
come on,
and
guys.
the 0-1. Here's a
Balls
swing
up,
and a
balls
high pop-up. Valbuena is there for it.
Mine, mine, mine.
And the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Drew Stubbs will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's in there for strike 1. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder at the track.
Mine.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
1 down. 1 down.
Here we go now. Let's
Missed.
go.
It's 0-1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Cole Calhoun walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Well,
hey, now,
had a great
we got
at-bat
2.
last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Nope. And this is low, ball 1. Inside
Here we go, guys. Let's
corner,
go.
A ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Is 1
Very
and 2.
patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Derek Dietrich will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first.
He's
in
out.
time, 1 away.
First baseman number 20.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Striding into the box, Aldo Castilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Very weakly on the ground.
That ball's
Foul
foul.
ball, however, strike 1.
1 out now.
And there's ball 1.
One
Well,
ball,
you know,
one
things
strike.
have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Kipnis is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter,
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
Andrelton Simmons.
Hey, come on
in
now.
with
Here
2
we go.
away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to
He's
first.
out.
Gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Giovanni Soto will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, nobody.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Boy, I'll tell you, there have been a lot of swings like that all day long. They just have not been able to get a read on this guy. And that's not the first time he's made a guy look bad up there.
1-1, here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Hey, we got one.
Stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Standing in now, Caleb Cowart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Brandon Geyer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 2-0. Drew Stubbs will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Drew Stubbs.
Come on, guys.
And he takes a cold strike.
Nobody out here. Nobody.
Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. You know, both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here's the 0-2. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air.
Up.
Valbuena is there for it.
Me, I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
the center fielder.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he looks at a fastball
got
that's in there for strike one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
One out, nobody on. Hit to short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, now we've got 2.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, come on now.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Derek Dietrich will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Too high, 1-0.
Hey, we got no outs.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
1 down now.
Now action
1 down.
in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stepping in now, Aldo Castilla. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Plays it first.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here.
Simmons. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in to start the ninth, Giovanni Soto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count.
We got no one.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Taylor Tovar.
Get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Into the box now, Caleb Coward. Standing in from the
One out
right
now.
side as he takes strike 1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. One and 2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hit to third. Balbuena fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Brandon Geyer will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle
2 down.
here
You
before
got
he
2 down.
finishes off the shutout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here we go, right now,
Strike
fellas.
to begin the at-bat, it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. But nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 2-0. So long from Anaheim.
For this afternoon's ball game, for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 2 runs on 5 hits.